Shalom, peace and blessings to the hopefully elect throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm the brother Yermayan coming at y'all with another one. Before we get started, we can give all praises, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachat Kodash. Double honor to our apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect throughout the four corners of the earth, the Bayasha Dawadah, the house of David that's standing so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in these last days. Okay? And, you know, we're just gonna go right into this, man. It's this YouTuber. I don't know how his channel popped up on my page, but his name is Young Don Reborn. Okay, and I don't know where he get his reborn from, but to me, it just seems like he's just straight up cooning, man. You know, like he don't understand the struggle of his own people. Okay, and where it came from, where it originated from. Okay, it's just like he has a mindset of an Edomite, okay? And he could be a terror, you know, which would be an Edomite through the spirit, okay? His lineage probably goes back to Esau, okay? Just because he looks like a Jake, that doesn't mean that he's a Jake. You know, if you hear this man talk, he literally talks straight up like a damn Edomite, you know? Proper, his English is very proper. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, if you hear this man, the shit he be saying is just crazy, man. You know, he's talking about Jake, basically why Jake going through what he going through. And ultimately, you're spiritually stupid. You're spiritually dumb. Because if you understand the scriptures, right, you understand that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are a cursed people. Okay, and I'm going to go and show you that, right? Let's play this real quick, and then we're going to get to the scriptures.
Started in their lives. They saved their drug money. And then they went and bought a house or they got an apartment, and that was like their cushion money. So the only trap here is psychological.
He was 13, so this somebody who taught me how to be a big brother. So now I really didn't want to change. I really wanted to be in the streets more and more and more and more. My name D, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
As he said, he wanted to be in the streets.
I was shot.
Now listen, now with that being said, you know, all of these things stem from the curses, man. All right? You see? Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. We're going to get that in a few seconds.
6 times that's 16, 6 times.
I'm sure no white man came into the community and put a gun in his hand and told him to go and sell drugs or commit violent acts.
Okay. And to a certain extent, you're wrong. Okay? How do we learn how to use guns? Right? Okay? Okay to Don? Ron, what's his name? Young Don, okay? Young Don, okay? How did so-called black people, blacks and Hispanic and Native Americans, how did we learn how to use guns? Whose name is written on those guns? How did we get our hands on a gun? Better yet, how did guns get inside the neighborhoods? Do you know about them dropping guns off in the neighborhood? Huh? So that we can kill each other. Do you know about the agenda of the elites of the world? Right? Their whole plan is to keep us at the bottom. Okay, we're going to go into the scriptures. Okay, the words of the Most High, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and we're going to decipher everything that you're saying. Okay? You know, you just big cooning, man. You know? You saying it wasn't the Edom. Of course the Edomites didn't do it physically, but they did. They have a big part in it. Okay, what happened in the 80s? Didn't they plunge the neighborhoods with drugs? Right? Why are all the black so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in the inner cities and the ghettos? Okay, did you think about why are we all in the ghettos as a nation? Right? Did you think about that? That came from the Edomites oppressing the Israelites, right? Which is the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is all spiritual. This is scriptural, man. Right? Let's go to the scriptures and prove what we're saying now. Right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 28. I'm going to just go right to the curses, man. Verse 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, right? If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, and command thee this day, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. You see, Moses came down with the commandments to the Israelites. Okay, and said, if you obey, let's just go to verse 1. Deuteronomy Salaki, let me cut this off. There's going to be videos popping up. The brother's dropping lessons. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1, right? So this is Moses speaking to the Israelites, okay, after we were freed out of the land of Egypt, right? It says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy God will set thee on high above all nations upon the earth. Okay, so that's the blessings, right? If we would hearken. But then right here in Deuteronomy 28:15, it says, the curses will come upon the Israelites if they will not hearken. What happened to the Israelites? They end up not hearkening to the voice of the Lord thy God, okay? So this is the first curse, verse 16. It says, curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field. You see, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are cursed in the city and in the field, okay? How are we cursed in the city? Just like you're bringing up. We're shooting each other at a mass rate, right? We're selling drugs to our own people, and at our jobs in the field, right? Just like in the slave field, we were cursed, right? Working from sun up to sundown, getting whooped for 400 years, okay? Getting whooped, right? Fed to alligators, ripped apart with horses, okay? Get our women got our babies cut out our stomachs. What other people is viler than the Edomites? Okay, which would be the Europeans if you didn't know, okay, Ron or Don, right? If you didn't know, the Edomites, which would be the Europeans, are the enemy of the Most High God, okay? This is why it's in a perpetual hatred, okay, towards these people, man, because they've raped, robbed, and murdered. They are the ones who created the nigga in the hood, okay? Don, right? Your so-called friendly white man, okay? Not the lower level ones that you probably grew up with, but the elites, they created the nigga, right? Through rap music, movies, okay? Okay, they're predictive programming, right? And it's crazy that you seem intelligent, but you're spiritually dumb, okay? Let's keep going on this, man.
Wanted to. That's because of the culture that he lives within.
At 18, I had a good.
Who created that culture? Who created that culture, brother? Huh? Esau created that culture, man. Okay, we're not a controller of rap music. We're not a control of the system, how the system operates. Okay, we're not a control of that. You see, these people did this to us, man, and it's rightfully so, because the Heavenly Father said, if we wouldn't hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, that we were going to be cursing the city and the field, and that he was going to send the worst of the heathen against us, which is the Edomites, okay, to oppress us, man. Right? Let's keep going.
Like I played sports, ran track, played football. My grandma made sure we went to church and stuff, but I drifted away from all of that. At like 12, 13, I had quit. At 12.
Right, because that's ultimately the curses of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? You see, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ, he came from the ghetto, right? Can anything good come out of Nazareth, right? You see, and it's the same thing with the Israelites, the real Jews, okay? The real Jews, okay, if you look up the word ghetto, it means where the Jews reside, okay? So those people over there that's in Jerusalem now, they're not the real Jews. Those are Edomites, man, okay? The scriptures say that the Israelites are going to be in captivity in these last days, okay? And they're not going to know who they are, right? But this is why you got the men of the Lord on the highways and byways preaching the gospel, man, preaching the true gospel, not that damn Christianity that's in church, those lies, right? Preaching straight truth, the real doctrine, the true gospel, okay? Which is to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, all right? So let me go. I wrote the times down to the stuff I wanted to talk about. All right, let's go to 9 and 9 real quick.
Someone that he knew didn't want to help him. Now, was it the white man that did this? Is it the white man that prevented his friend's father from wanting to take him to the hospital? Were there any white people involved in this? Yet that is the narrative you're going to hear. And listen, there's this poison going through popular black culture that by acknowledging that white people have nothing to do with this, it's like you're trying to pander to white people, or you're trying to do something for white. Asian people had nothing to do with this either. Neither did the Mexicans. This is all happening in a confined ecosystem where the only players in this game are black. Well, then,
no, brother. Okay. If you didn't know, the so-called white man, they kill each other. Who do you think we learned this from? Okay. Who do you think we learned this behavior from? We learned this behavior from Esau. Okay. Who wanted to slay his brother, okay, because he took his birthright, right? And it goes all the way back to the to Cain wanting to kill Abel. Okay, the spirit of Cain is the spirit of Esau. Okay, you see? And the Mexicans, right? The Mexicans are Israelites, and they're just as violent as the so-called black man. All right, what are you talking about? You know, go to the West Coast. You know, Mexicans cut heads off and mail them to you, man. Cut your fingers off. The Mexican cartel, man. You see, they also live the curses because they're the Israelites from the northern kingdom of the tribe of Issachar. Right? Come on, man. You know, you know, it's 2024, man. Come on, wake up.
Someone will want to say, well, look, the white people of the past, they did certain evils, and those things had played a big role in the
right. They did play a big role, man, because because we have that in our bloodstream, man. All right, 400 years of oppression is in our blood, right? And ultimately goes back to the curses, man. Let's go back here, man. Let's go to right here. Listen to this. No. Let's go to here. Let's go here real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. It says, so that a man that is tender and delicate, tender amongst you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother. This is a curse that the Lord said he was going to put upon us, man. Okay. Why do we look at our brother with the evil eyes? Because we're cursed. Okay. Because we're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. We don't know who we are. Okay, we are Edomites through the spirit. We're Gentiles through the spirit. You see, the so-called white man created the nigga. Okay, and why? Because he needs the nigga to run to work for him. Okay, you know, and you're talking about these jobs and shit and the $60,000 a year and all of that. You see, his plan is to keep us at the bottom. If you didn't know that, brother. Now you got Israelites that make a lot of money. Those actors and the football players, but ultimately they sold their soul. They did something totally off according to the scriptures to get that money, man. All right. And ultimately, you know, you're going to have to, you know, to hold on to that money, you know, you're going to have to do something wicked, you know? So ultimately, man, we don't want to be rich, right? The men of the Lord that's in the spirit don't want to be rich. Okay. We want to, you know, serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's what we want to do, man. Okay? And Jake is never going to end, okay? Wicked Jake, the ones that you keep talking about, the ones that's gangbanging, they're meant to do that. Why? Because the Lord is going to kill 2/3 of them. All right? You see, it's never going to change, right? But you got these YouTubers, man. They want to create content so bad, you know? I haven't went through his page much, but I'm going to have to go through his page and see if he did a video on the elites, okay? About how they poisoning us and shit, and all the food is polluted, and then Elon Musk, how he's trying to put brain chips inside of us, and you know, and all the water is polluted, you know, all the damn and all these devices and diseases that they're dropping upon the people. I want to see if he's gonna talk about that, okay? You know, but you're looking to. It seems like you're looking to get brownie points from Esau, man. Okay, and if you join hand in hand with these damn demons, you're going to die with these demons, Ron or Don. Okay, the Heavenly Father's going to kill you right along with